Okay, we're going to continue on disassembling the Mustang. Thought I would start out and say what I'm going to do today, or for a few hours anyhow. I'm going to remove these brackets from both sides. They're just 1/2-inch bolts. I think the other side will give me a hard time because, as you can see, it's pretty well rusty and crusty. So I don't know if those will spin out or not, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to remove the hood hinges, which are just 3 1/2-inch bolts. And I've already lubed the back of everything. The splice guards for the fenders. Looks like there's a bolt down here. And there's a couple bolts along the inside of here. And there's one. And this little one up here on top. So we'll just take those out. We'll remove these splice guards, the hood hinges, and these front brackets. And then my plan is to remove the radiator, which is 4 1/2-inch bolts, which I've already sprayed the back side of them. So hopefully they'll pop right out. My plan is not to remove anything from the motor because I still want to hear it run and just get it running on its own, which I will do before I pull this motor. So we're going to take care of that. I'm probably going to pull these brackets, take them off after all the other stuff, and then we're going to go to the doors. So I'm going to get started here. That must have been a bracket for the bottom of the fender. The other side didn't have one. Yeah, there's nothing left of that screw head up there, that bolt head. Can't get a hold of it. I'll work at that and get that off there. Okay, I finally got that one off. These are pretty rusty and crusty. So I'm 100% sure we're going to just replace these, but I'll keep them just in case I need a piece, part. Never throw anything away until you're done with your car. Okay, next we got the hood hinges. I had used vice grips on that top bolt and actually from the back side, screw it out. I'm going to use the air to remove that one. This one, because the brake booster's in the way, we're probably going to have to use a socket and a ratchet. This may not get in there. Go ahead and bag these bolts, label them, and get them put away. I went ahead and removed these two braces, and I put the bolts and the nuts back in. Then I'll take these out and put them in the storage. I started disconnecting the radiator. I thought I drained that radiator a while back. Obviously I did not. So I'm gonna have a mess to clean up. So I'm going to get this radiator drained. I'm going to get this radiator pulled out of here. That's my next move. And then we'll go from there. Okay. I've taken the 4 bolts out that hold the radiator in. I cut the bottom radiator hose because we're not reusing the radiator hoses no matter what. And I disconnected the automatic transmission lines. And I did use a line wrench to do that so I don't strip them. And I did use PB Blaster or liquid wrench on everything before, just to make sure I could get it out and pull that. And this should pull straight out. I say should. That was a lot of work. On these, if you see down here, you got a little clip to hold the bolts in because they got baffles on the side. So I just pulled the baffles with it. And that's the radiator out. Okay, since I removed that radiator, I'm going to go ahead and take the fan blade, the pulleys, and the belts off. Those don't need to be on there to start this motor. And that'll just help me clear out some more things. I'm going to have to remove them eventually anyway. I think they need a love tap. will be replacing the belts, but I still don't want to cut them. That way I get the right length and everything. There we go. Okay, we'll get this stuff cleaned up a little bit and the stuff put away, and then we'll continue on. Okay, I've got the sawdust down, trying to absorb that. I'm going to kick the lift arms out of the way here. I'm going to push this car back out of the sawdust. And I'm going to remove the doors next. So stick with me. Okay, removing these doors don't look too bad. Right here is the wires for the speakers, and they've got a grommet right here. We need to pull this grommet. I don't know how hard it's going to be to pull it. Well, that wasn't hard at all. And one thing I think Ford has going for it is they had these really cool wires for speakers. You can see this one's really chewed up, so we'll have to repair that. But that's pretty smart. They always had these ends. Made it a lot easier. Let me go grab some tools and we'll pull this door. Okay, give you an idea what I'm going to do here is I just have the impact, 1/2-inch socket, a little extension to get past the door, an air hose. This is going to be kind of loud when that air compressor kicks on, but I always leave the door shut because the latch is going to hold the other end. Okay, got my gloves. I'm going to pull this door off here. Gotta do is push in on the button, and voila, the door comes off. Now I took the door off in one assembly because I'm going to leave it together until I get ready to restore it, and then I'll pull it apart so I don't lose all the pieces and stuff. And I'll put this in the shed, and we'll do the same the other side here in a second. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take out the 6 bolts, leave the door shut. But in this case, someone was really smart and cut the wires way before I got here. So I don't have to worry about disconnecting the wire at the moment. So air compressor is going to kick on. It's going to get loud, but get these 6 bolts out. Okay, got the bolts out. Now we're just going to remove the door like we did the other side. There you go, door off. Now go put this out in the trailer with the other. Okay, next I say we take this trunk off. Trunk lid. Oh, I forgot about all the goodies in the trunk. Spare tire, jack, the air cleaner. Oh, I wanted to show you something. When I bought the car, the guy said these were something that the factory would put in when you bought a new car. I'm kind of doubting it because I don't know why they would use a Sears radiator hose and a Gates belt. But, they were in the trunk, so what the heck. Okay. Took me a while to fish that trunk light wire through the quarter panel. That's a pain in the butt right there. I don't know why they got it going where they got it going, but hey, whatever. Trunk lid. Take it off. Not so hard, was it? Okay, not bad for a few hours work. Radiator out, supports, brackets, braces, doors. Doors all taken out of there. Trunk lid. This trunk's really not in bad shape. I probably didn't need to buy those trunk drop-offs, but we'll see. It could be a little soft here and there. But yeah. Next time I get a chance to work on it, I'll probably start pulling a little, what do you want to call these things? There's only one, I'm missing the other. Get that pulled, get the parking lights on the sides, bumper, tail lights, get the chrome off, gas cap, maybe get the gas tank out of it, rear valance. Yeah, I'll start taking more of it apart as soon as I get another chance. Please consider subscribing, like it, share it. More traffic I get, the better for me. Thanks for watching. Later.